Good evening. I am Ajuri Ngelale, and you are most welcome to Africa's Future Leaders. On this edition of the program, we introduce you to a young legal practitioner who is redefining the agenda of her profession in Nigeria. Let's take a look. It is an early morning at Fortitude Legal Chambers, and Barrister Janet Gbam is already updating clients before office hours.
Because this case is very, very important. No, the situation now, you already know where we are at now. We've already gotten an injunction.
And personal counseling is a major priority for this pro bono lawyer.
Yes, ma'am. I told you got the injunction, so you don't have to worry about it. Yes, I will call you by close of work today. Thank you very much. Okay. We had a woman who came in for domestic violence. She was, almost all her teeth were almost pulled out because of the whole incident, whatever situation they found themselves in, which of course I can't really give you all the details. But after the sessions that we had with her, the counseling, though the case is still in court, but I'm happy that she's better now. She's stronger. She's gone back to work. She's now taking care of her children and really trying to get her life back better. I remember who I saw when she first came to us and who I'm seeing now. Like, the transformation is just amazing.
Janet's push to restore broken lives began after she was given a second chance herself.
Growing up, my father had always wanted to be a lawyer, but unfortunately he was not able to study law and ended up studying history. But he did everything possible to make sure law was really endearing to me. Like, he would take us to courts to visit his friend who was a judge. And with that, I really loved the whole lawyer's gown, you know, the whole prestige that came with being a lawyer and all that. But I wasn't really all about the law as at then. I studied during secondary school. I was quite interested more in communications because I really loved talking and all. Even as a Gbam, my first choice was mass communication, theater arts. Until when I called home and my mom said, of course you've always wanted to be a lawyer, so what changed? You need to go back to your first love. And also the fact that in 2005, when I lost my father and I saw all that my mother had to go through. So when we were discussing everything, I said, oh great, I think I should just be a lawyer to see that some of these issues that you faced were prevented from happening to other women. But unfortunately for me, even while I was studying for the law in 300 level, I still lost my mom. She was not really able to see that I become a lawyer. In 300 level, I planned to drop out of school. In fact, I semi-dropped out of school. But for the help of people who were very kind to me, like my friend Mso, her mom was very instrumental in really helping me get back myself and come back to the law. And I moved in with them, stayed there for a while, got myself back, and started my law journey.
This young barrister attributes her passion for pro bono criminal defense to her first experience in the profession.
I think the first law firm I worked with really influenced my decision of not really pursuing the money, but more about the service. And during the NYC, I was posted to the law firm of Gbam Co. in Lagos. He is a very upright lawyer he's been practicing the law for almost 36 years. He's not all about the money, just about the service and impact. And when I saw all that he was doing and putting the welfare of people above money and trying to help people. I said, oh really? I can actually be a lawyer helping people and still make a living. It's not just about the money. And then I know that I am just out to really constantly pursue service. So, and I know that you can never get it wrong with service. It's just the fact that I'm able to do something that is different. I'm able to go out and offer a service, able to go out and serve people. I remember the first time I took up a case. That was during the NYSC in Lagos. I was in court and I met this woman who, for one thing or the other, a landlord was trying to throw her out and all. As a court member, the fact that I stepped in and helped this woman, the way this woman thanked me and really, that was just it for me. I said, wow. It just felt so good that efforts that I thought were nothing, someone appreciated it this much. And then the drive just continued, going to prisons, getting cases, representing people. They were not offering money, but the fact that I had people who would always call, oh, thank you very much for all that you've done for me. I really appreciate all. If not for you, this and that. That's just been it for me. So for every time I get a call from someone telling me this is it, it just keeps pushing me.
For this young head of Fortitude Legal Chambers, long-suffering prisoners and those in greatest need receive priority attention.
People who have stayed in prisons for a very long time without legal representation, they are my priority. Because those cases are cases that can easily be dispensed with, especially when the judge understands that this person has been in prison for a very long time. And also cases of persons who confess to really being guilty. It's funny, but when you meet people who are very sincere with the offenses they've committed, it's always easier for you to deal with such cases. While in Lagos, I worked with Gbam. They used to have a pro bono unit in the office, but over time, it died off. And when I came to the office, I revived the unit. And my boss was so impressed that I had a normal job, but I was still doing my pro bono thing. So it was having a 9 to 5 and still keeping my pro bono work, which I was doing almost for the firm and also for myself. Moving to Abuja now, I work with my sister, advocating for human rights. We run an organization. The goal is to collect Gender Advocacy for Justice Initiative. So we go out, we are on salaried employment with Gaji, but then we do the pro bono cases for ourselves and for Gaji.
Janet's work with once defenseless prisoners has fueled her motivation to see that society benefits from prisoners who have been changed.
Personally, I have not experienced a case where I defended someone and he's gone back to prison. But a friend of mine, Ahmed Adetola Kazim, he's also in the prison. And when we talked, and he told me a story of someone he had defended, and the person left Kirikiri. Before he would go to the house and all, someone called him that this same guy was going back, instead of going to Ogun State, was going back to Amo or Odofin to meet another gang who were there waiting. And in less than a week, this guy found himself back to prison. So when I learned of such, I said, okay, I don't just want to be the lawyer who handles cases and people go back and then find themselves back in prison. So I would rather invest more in taking very few cases, concentrating on these people and making sure I really offer them true rehabilitation to really help them never find themselves in prison again.